Hi. Not Coffee Moxie anymore. What is that? Oh my goodness gracious. Hi, Mo.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm doing well. And for
Doing
once,
better than
it's
I
not my
am.
fault. Yes.
Not, you know what? You gave the channel is under attack. Mo gave us the AIDS. So we're just gonna deal with the hand we're dealt tonight. Hi. And welcome everybody, the ABF Raiders. And you were just over with ABF not that long ago.
Absolutely.
Was it off the hip tonight?
Off the hip, always. Yeah, it was super fun. We had Cinevere on. So,
Ooh, Cindy. She was my guest recently, a couple weeks back now, and we had a lot of fun. Uh, but you, sir, you're a first timer here. Welcome,
yes, be gentle, please.
newcomer. I mean, what lies were told to you to agree to this?
I don't know. I met you in person and I still agreed to it. So it's all on me at this point.
Wait. Let me recount. Moxie. And I said, what did it taste like? And you said, I was going to tell you, you look like you're in your 20s in person, but no, you need more foundation. Something to that effect.
That's right. And these are the superpowers you get when you're married for a long time is you know how to burn women too. So
Oh, okay. All right. We have a resident expert on the females.
Mhm.
Did not know that. Congratulations.
I'm not an
Beta
expert.
male.
No hands. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. We have a man behind the scenes. I mean, it's Leon. He's a man. People are mean to Leon. They should be
Leon,
nicer.
do you love black people?
You
Do you
love
love
black
black
people.
people?
Man, I would.
Just a reminder, chat. Don't matter how many white people you see me around, I'm still just a nigga.
That's a classic. That one goes way back.
I didn't realize Atreus paid attention on streams. I just figured he was doing other shit the entire time.
Well, that particular time was probably summerish of 2023 before he like went cowboy and everything, did the whole thing. Yeah, he was working a government job at the time. He talked about losing that job earlier this year. Hail everybody. Back when he still cared. No, nay, sir. He was agreeing to go on my panel streams, my shit shows, but they're my shit shows. So and he would just be at work and he'd be playing games and just doing whatever, not really caring where he was. So no, it's still the same Atreus. But the first time that he was on my stream, he had a plantation background with people picking cotton, and I don't have much experience with how to handle those situations. So yeah, I was very awkward and uncomfortable, but it was very funny. MoZamboni. How long have you been doing this whole thing? The YouTube.
Dropping sound. Well, that doesn't really tell the whole picture. I wish people would watch that one in the middle. I wish people would watch it. It makes me so happy because I did AI and I did AI voices and nobody watched it. I thought it was hilarious.
Only 8 minutes long. Everybody add it to your watch later. Watch it right after this. Corn Boy, super sticker. I'm guessing it's a thumbs up.
Yep. But
I see it.
Oh my goodness.
my gosh darn Dan Vasc meme that I made last year just will not die. Like I get all the Brazilian grandmas in there. If you look at it, it's broken English and they're admonishing me for making fun of Dan. So
Hopefully.
But
He's got a large Brazilian grandmother following.
Apparently it says in my analytics, it said they're all from America. I disagree. Because if you read the chat, but there's a lot of people defending Dan, and I've had this up since like around St. Patrick's Day last year when Nerdrotic got to 1 million, and I cut this thing up in like about 20 minutes, and it's been up there forever, and it just keeps rising. Like it's, I wish it was longer so I can get more view hours, but
get him there, chat. Get him there. He's criminally undersubbed. Is this your only channel, or do you have others, or what's your primary?
I'm building out the other ones. I have one called Mo's Game Room, but it's just a husk right now. I'm going to put in all the branding and stuff like that here very soon. I'm going to start playing video games. I have a vast collection of classic video game consoles and things like that.
Ooh.
And I'm going to play them live on stream and stuff like that. I got some ideas for that, but I, much like all of us here in, you know, the friend, the fellowship is, I just wanted, I met some people like ABF, like straight up. We talked at the bar in Orlando in 2025. Oh, dude, Leon, if I could afford one of those, I would not have a real job. And that's at any point in my life. But I met ABF and a few other people, like a lot of people from the GCA. I met them in Orlando, and we just wanted to hang out and start streaming. And we
556 X45 for a 99 super sticker. What's the sticker?
it's probably
is
a
it a thumbs up too?
Yes.
Yeah, Isaac sent me a couple little things, but we'll address that after you finish your sentence. Sorry.
No, but it was just fun to hang out with people that had similar interests and likes and stuff like that. I just never thought that to ever make more than like $5 off this, and it's amazing. So
Weird,
but
right?
it's become a lot more
Good way.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. And it's just like everybody in the chat's awesome. And I've met a lot of people in the chat. I haven't met Isaac yet, which is why we're probably still talking. If I met him in real life, I'd probably not like him, but that's because he's an asshole. But
he did send a super sticker, and so I feel obligated to play the thing he sent me. And also, the thing that makes you stand out, like, I have not streamed with you before, but you're so wildly popular, having been clipped saying certain things. Very memorable. Very memorable. And thank you, Isaac. Reading a super chat from Cajun Corey. I want Mo to use his Duke Nukem voice to say the classic line.
I want to suck a dick to see what it tastes like. I want to suck it.
And that's a different one than the other one that you did. The classic. This was a new variant for me. So,
well, he did
thank
pay
you,
money
Isaac.
to get that to happen.
He did.
So
he did.
I do have some standards. Yeah.
Who was it? Cellulite Podcast. Yes, Cellulite Podcast. Black man, friend of the channel. Will. He was the one that told me men have men have preferences. They don't have standards.
That might be true for single men, but I am a very, very
for.
I have been spoken for quite some time. It'll be 20 years here next month. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. I have standards. My wife
might not. It's a long time for her to put up with you.
Really? And you think those sound bites are bad? I have like 20 more that you'll never hear that are just way worse.
Oh, well, that's just a tease. That's just a tease. So, Mo.
Yes.
Random question time. If you had to eat one type of food for, I was going to ask a month. If you had to eat one food item, one meal for 2 months, what would it be that you wouldn't get sick
of? Are we talking about a very specific food, like flavor of a food, or
the same meal, like a very specific?
And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Lingua tacos, cow tongue tacos. I would eat them for 2 months, and I would be so happy every day.
Really?
I love cow tongue tacos. Lingua tacos are amazing. I love them.
Are you part Espanol or Spanish or Hispanic?
Yo hablas. I feel like I identify as Mexican. So
you identify as.
I love empanadas. I love the entire thing. Huevos rancheros, chile relleno. I could eat chile relleno for a year straight, and I would never get tired of it. But
really,
that's
fascinating.
Yeah,
I mean, I love Mexican food, but chile rellenos were never my favorite for some reason.
Depends on who makes it.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Smooth DJ, I was going to ask you, today's Cinco de Mayo for the whiteys in the audience. Moxie speaks Spanish. No, I don't. I know some words. I know enough to ask where the pharmacy is. It was a whole thing. Anyway, very few words. I also got ridiculed by my white family for pronouncing words correctly. in Spanish. Lucifer the Doberman for Canadian $2 reduce. Halifax Donairs? What is that? Do you know what that is?
Halifax Donairs, or I don't know.
Chinchilla.
Have you seen Dr. Caligari?
I have not, but my wife's family loves Dobermans, so I love Lucifer the Doberman because Dobermans are Lucifer. It's a very true statement. So
Really?
you have my immediate respect and love, Lucifer the Doberman, because I love Dobermans with every ounce of my being. They're misunderstood.
Did you partake in the holiday today? Did you eat the lengua tacos or
No,
any of the festivities?
I worked. I did my regular real world job, and then I came home, and then I made dinner for the family, and then I came upstairs where I'm now locked in here. So no, but I did.
Wait,
I did.
no.
Hold on.
You're telling me.
Hold on. I have a bunch of limes. I have some simple sugar. Well, it's not sugar, it's monk fruit because I'm not as young as I used to be. And some tequila. I'm going to make some homemade margaritas tomorrow. So,
Ooh,
which are amazing.
very nice. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Where is the library, Mo?
It's allí y la izquierda. So there you go.
There you go. So you mean to tell me you went your entire day, your regular work job, making dinner, locking yourself in the room, totally sombrero-less today?
Okay.
Wow.
Let me explain something to you.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. I know most people, this is actually tight. Let me actually get it where it needs to be. So if you have snapback hats, okay, most people's snapbacks are, they're like about 4 or 5 in. This is where mine is. It's 2. I have a size 8 head. So most sombreros do not fit this giant gourd.
To contain the big brain, of course.
Yeah, sure. That gets all the sound clips that everybody loves to share. So
let's go with it. I don't know why the flight of whatever they have going on. Well, flight, it's on a plane. Okay, fine. I just stole my own thunder there. I don't know why it's in a plane decorated as a sugar skull, but it's a flight. God damn it. I'm fired. The caption was, I hope she gets paid as much as she should be because girls in the world. They got the Latino lightsabers. This is probably copyrighted music, but whatever. I mean, bringing out your fajitas that way? I'm down. Look at her go. Is this for a birthday or the holiday? I'm making a birthday.
I don't know, but the only thing I do know is it's the only woman I would want anywhere near any kind of flight of any kind. So
that's fine. The only flight you would want around any woman, am I right? Hey,
it's true, but if you notice, none of those shots moved at all. It was like a dolly. She was. That's pretty impressive. And obviously, the table full of white people are like, "Yay! We don't understand how awesome that was." I would drop a tip. Yeah.
You would drop a tip?
I'd drop a tip.
All right. I thought it was Mexican until I turned 18 and moved to a white town by force by my retired parents. But yeah. 90% Hispanic, Mexican. Let's get specific. It's a Mexican population where I came from. Moved to a country town. And I was like, oh my God, there's so many white people here. It's awkward. It's uncomfortable. I know.
No, I totally understand what you mean. My dad, and this is going to sound racist, but it's not. My dad grew up, he was a semi-pro basketball player. He was really good. So where do you go? When you want to play good basketball, you go downtown. You go into the inner city. We were known as the Marshmallow Family. Most of my friends were black growing up until a certain point. And it's because nobody could hang. My dad could because he was a really good basketball player, but we were the Marshmallow Family, and we would hang out there. And remember the names of my friends very, very vividly. Quentin and stuff like that. We'd hang out while our dads played basketball. So, yeah, no, it was weird for me to go into the actual school where we lived, where it was just a bunch of corny white bread people, and it was just I never fit in. So I know how you feel.
Marshmallow family.
The Marshmallow Family, yes.
What I've heard Mayo Monkey. I've heard like lots of things, but marshmallows. Interesting. Oh, see, I got thrown off because we're blaming StreamYard today for the
No, it
9.5
sucks.
minute delay. It's been garbage. I had to restart multiple times, shut down, and use a different browser. And Chrome's been like freezing up on me. So it was a shit show from the beginning. But we're here now. And ooh, speaking of racisms, do you know who's the worst racist?
I don't know, but
Liberal white women.
Okay, yes, this is true.
Yeah. This one's like, no, you're not allowed to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. No. She a bitch.
For that fucking orangutan, I don't want to see a margarita in your hand in 4 days.
No margaritas for you, according to her.
I don't want to see chips and queso at your table, and it better be the 5th of May to you and nothing else, since you want to speak English so fucking bad. Voted.
Oh, speaking of, Chipotle was offering a discount code for free queso and dip today if you missed it. There's still time. Spoon.
Yeah, she's like if Bryce Dallas Howard went on a like meth bender is like the kind of vibes I'm catching here.
Oh, that chick. Sorry. I don't remember actors' names.
Opie's daughter. I know that's even more.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Her dad is Henry Winkler?
No, that's the Fonz. That's
I know it's the Fonz. No, I'm reading an article that says she
yeah.
loves having Henry Winkler as her godfather. He's like a father to me.
Yeah, because Opie was is gosh darn it, from my brain shut down. I love being old.
Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, thank you. Thank you.
So he is her godfather, though.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Like for real.
For real.
Yeah. I didn't know her dad was
That's a bad picture. It's
Ron Howard. And I loved Happy Days. Huh. Interesting. Get out of here. See, this is the thing I hate about Chrome versus Brave.
Yeah.
But too bad Brave wasn't working tonight, so get rigged. Richie Cunningham, yes. Waiting for who to figure what out?
She was. Don't even talk about that. Okay, sorry. M. Night Shyamalan is so overrated. It's unbelievable. The fact that people think that movie's good at all. That's all it is the twist. The twist.
Robot Chicken. What a twist. Remember?
What a twist.
Yeah.
I watched some of that. Yeah. I like their Star Wars ones. They were pretty funny. So
they're pretty good back in the day. We used to have nice things. Oh.
I know what picture that's based off of. All right. I am not that fat.
Where did that come from?
I just walked out of the vote, casting my vote, and I was like this.
For Kamala Harris, of course.
Yes, because that's what you do when you live in the in the hillbilly part of the country of South Carolina, is you vote for Kamala Harris.
Be a rebel. Yeah. Well, California, the rebel would be to vote for.
The only thing I respect about her is her tolerance. It's pretty impressive, but
and lack of a gag reflex. Anyway, let's see. Ooh. Was Pride Month in April or is it coming up in August? I can't remember. I can't keep track these days.
I feel like you're goading me into answering this, and I'm not.
I'm not. It's not a trap. I promise.
All right, I'm going to say it in Spanish. Junio es para los maricones. So there you go.
Wow. What's Pride Month? Well, hasn't there been some chatter about Trump changing it to like Veterans Month versus Pride Month officially
Should
or something?
be.
Or is that?
We used to
Okay,
have Pride
I-
Day, then we had Pride Week, and then we had Pride Month, and then they have all these other days and stuff like that. And we have our veterans just laid out in the street, can't get any help, but some creep that has multiple genders gets all the adoration in the world. So I'm all for it.
Brave and stunning and beautiful and all the
Mhm.
things, right? So there was I think they've taken 2 months because it was April and then there was August and then there's like this whole week long thing in like July. Oh, Boosh is here. Boosh McFadden. Hello. One was, and this was a meme that I made last year. It was like it's Pride Month now, but it used to be Autism Awareness Month, and then it like was commandeered by the alphabet people.
Huh.
Anyway,
It's almost like there's a connection there.
a little bit. Oh, let's see. Ooh, but Walmart is doing their part because this woman says she doesn't even want to be a lesbian anymore after the shirts that she's seen at Walmart. Woo.
Not even gonna lie to y'all, Walmart really making me not even want to be gay no more.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, we're on brand. Homo estas. Lesbian. Cute, gay, ready to slay.
At least it's like by us. It should be called greedy bitch. Yeah. If you're bisexual, you're greedy. You're just a greedy piece of
We could just go.
shit.
No, you
Yeah.
just can't make up your mind. I mean,
Yeah,
stop
well,
it.
yeah, but you still have to choose a meal. I look at the menu. I'm not like I'm gonna order half the menu. I'm gonna be like, okay, I want this. You can't just say I just want everything. You greedy fuck. That's gross. Sorry.
There's
I hear that you are bisexual.
There's a joke in there at your expense, but thank you, Leon, for the clip. It's just greedy to have both of them.
It is. It's very true. As Dennis Miller, the secret conservative back in the 90s, as he said, he's like he's like quit sitting on the fence, jump off it and pick a hole. Yeah. If you're bisexual, you're just greedy and a shithead. So
If you're
Can we just stop?
bisexual, you're just gay. Though.
no, you're
Because
gay. That's why I say okay. So I have a gay
you're
friend.
not bi.
I try to have this discussion with my gay friend, my gay black friend. He checks all the columns off.
Oh.
I said, hey, I'm like, okay, say you're bi and you're just banging one out in the bedroom, and you open the door and you say, oh, it's fucking gay, and you're like, no, I'm bi. What's the difference? What's the difference really? There's no difference. All right, bi is just gay with extra steps.
Go 216 for a $5. Add me to the closer just because it requires closer. Because it requires work. Can you translate that for me? Add me to the closer. Closer.
To the
Closet?
outro. To the outro. No, the
I
closet.
don't know what's
full.
happening.
Sorry. Isaac is fully inside that closet. There's no more room.
Hold on. Wait, there's more. Build 100 bridges. Suck 1D. You're a dick sucker. That's fine.
I just
They're
want to
getting
suck a
rid of
dick
it.
to see what it tastes like. I just
They're-
You
want
know what? It was going well. Now
What? Okay, give me the background. What is that from? Why did you say it? Was it reading a super chat? Like, come on. I'm just ripping you. But
Okay. No. So I it'll never be picked up by anything. It'll just be lost to the passage of time. But the reason I said it is because Hayden Wayne bought Dustborn because he's like, I wanted to play the game to see how bad it was, and I said, it's like,
There you go.
to
You
see what
said
it
the
tastes
thing.
like. Yes. And it was a great point. The problem is I was just new to streaming in the internet, and I left too many spaces, so it was easily clippable. I should have just. I get what I deserve. I deserve it. I'm not even mad about it anymore. It's okay.
You shouldn't be mad at it. It's very funny. No one actually thinks you do it. But if you were to wonder, some people on the internet. Oh no! A few years ago, people were saying, "Psycho 216 $2." The outro. You're not blonde, but my mom is. Anyway, so people were flipping out over the revelation that avocado tastes exactly like clean penis. Have you had avocado?
Yes, I quite enjoy
See,
avocado.
so you know now the mystery is solved. The internet said it tastes like avocado. You don't have to wonder anymore. You've had an avocado. Now, it is widely debated amongst the netizens, but that's what they say. And for that matter, so many of you in the chat. Avocado.
That I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it tastes like ever, despite the rumors.
Put quotes around clean because is anyone else troubled by the fact the distinction needs to be made? Here you go. You've never tasted and you wanted my personal input. You should have a look. So, mystery solved, Mo. We don't have to wonder anymore. You are absolved of your curious statement. Lied to you to make you agree to this.
So now at least I know what my answer is. Avocado. That's what it tastes like. Avocado.
Just avocado.
So,
Yes,
avocado.
you did. California Straight. Angry Badger in the chat had avocado on your burger.
Yes, avocado is better than mayo every day of the week. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
I love it.
Anyway, moving on. Did you by any chance
I had to wait 10 minutes for this shit.
Did you by any chance see the new Snow White movie?
I mercifully did not.
Not even to be able to talk about it like intelligently on stream and give your.
I've seen the AI memes. I've seen the memeable sequences in there. I've seen the horrible acting by
The butter sausage. That one. Have you seen that one?
Oh, I've seen them. Yeah, the French fried potatoes. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, you've
exactly.
seen the AI memes. You pretty much saw the movie. Well, I saw this today, and I thought it was AI, but I don't actually think it is. It's just some woman on
It's
TikTok.
so AI that it's so creepy, even if you
Are
haven't
you
played
sure?
it.
Have you seen it? Hey, Bishop. Hello. I think she's just foreign. And I'm thinking maybe Russian or Ukrainian.
I was gonna say not traditional, lovable, acceptable white, like kind of like one of the offshoots.
The acceptable whites.
Yeah.
But yeah, the caption on this one was like, Disney wasn't really that difficult. Yeah. New game, AI or foreign? You know what? I mean, we might be going that direction because it's hard to tell anymore.
Are we really just moving away from British or gay? We're going AI or foreign. Is that the next level? The next?
What would you say this would be? This game? Actors and actresses with strange eyes. What are we doing here? Shout out to all 69 of you across platforms watching this shit show.
Did
I mean, the chick from Fallout. I mean, she's exotic looking, but cute. She's got like very cartoony big eyes, but they're not as like far apart as you probably know all the names. But yeah, the comparisons are pretty spot on for me.
Yeah, they really are. The Cillian Murphy one is killing me right now. I've seen that one forever. It's absolutely correct.
Yeah, that movie was that Ants?
Ants, yeah, that
Like a
was
Z?
during the about what was it, like 5-year era where one studio would come out with like Deep Impact and the other one would come out with like Armageddon, and it was like Ants or Bugs Life, and it was like they were almost like there was like an inside person like leaking the information for like 5 years. It was the damnedest thing that they would have these movies that came out that were almost exactly the same, and Ants was the Bugs Life knockoff. Yeah.
Very blurst kind of like graphics. The Ants movie just did not do it for me. Those are females. Yeah, saw that today. I was like, whoa, that's too spot on. Before we get into a couple of the newsy bits, do you love sleep? Do you love Black people? Do you love sleep, or do you fight going to sleep? I'm a fighter. I don't want to go to bed, but I don't want to get out of bed in the morning. I'm a pain in the ass both sides of the day.
I'm somebody that will stay up until the wee hours of the morning, but I hate getting up early with every ounce of my being. Like, I'm just not me. I can't do it. I have to stay up late. That's where most of my best ideas come from. So
Okay. She should be on the list, Badger? No, that's not a fair comparison. But speaking of weird eyeballs and sleeping, this made me laugh.
So humans do this weird thing where they spend 8 hours a day almost dead. They call it sleeping.
Oh, sleep. Yeah. Let's just do the most inefficient thing in the world and put myself in a voluntary coma.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Dude, sometimes I'll pop into a human's bedroom while they're sleeping and I'll just like look at them to see if they'll do anything. Yeah. They don't even wake up. Sometimes they'll wake up and I got to dip out and they'll be like, my bad. But usually I'm just watching them and they're not reacting at all.
Just leaving themselves completely vulnerable for any predator.
Totally.
You know what I do?
What do you do?
I visit them in their dreams.
Ooh,
yeah. I mean, it's a very accessible dimension for us. But for them, it seems like, they got to go to sleep.
Do you understand that humans sleep for a third of their lives?
No.
Yeah. Do you know?
No.
I didn't realize we're going to be judging Project Egg Roll, but okay. No, but I think the best way that anybody's ever covered sleep is like the only way that humans fall asleep is to pretend like they're sleeping until they fall asleep.
I can tell you,
and I'm like, holy crap, that is exactly how we fall asleep. Yeah, you don't just go, you go to sleep and you're like, and you like get comfortable and you pretend like you're gonna fall asleep like the Three Stooges, and you exaggerate it until you fall asleep. You never just like go fall asleep.
Unless it's on the couch unintentionally. Sinfear Stalker Supreme for $3.69. Very nice. How did Griftapalooza go? Gifted and dipped. Well, we did not make Moxie Jade for the month of May, but that is just dandy. Thank you so much for your donation. Also,
score a direct hit.
sorry, I just saw. The man behind the curtain is asking. Oh, okay, the alien one. I'll send it to you. It's so good.
Know how many of their problems they could solve if they didn't need to sleep for a third of their life?
I mean, did you do the math on this?
Yeah.
What's the number?
They could solve roughly all of them.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Ridiculous. So
I love this so much. Those guys became Spielberg and Lucas. Just for those of you that were wondering.
Oh my God, I love this.
Yeah, that's what Leon's doing backstage right now. Oh my goodness. All right, so you ready to tackle some of the news?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So this is the portion where we talk about recent news. It's not breaking, but it's kind of like, it's happened in the last week or so. But today actually was kind of a big day for. Oh no, where'd my presentation go? This one. Pete Diddy, his trial is starting and jury selection started today. Did you know that? Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
I have not realized. I know that he said he's not guilty and he did not plead guilty, but I did not realize that they were doing jury selection.
I did not realize it was happening so quickly. I mean, that's pretty quick for jury selection to be coming up. Like, how long ago was he arrested now? Couldn't be a year.
Probably 2 years at this point. It moves quick because the initial thing happens and then we just forget about it and we hear about the baby oil and then
All right, baby oil.
Yeah.
When was P. Diddy arrested? Let's see. September of 2024, so not really that long ago.
Really?
He was arrested in his Manhattan hotel. Sex trafficking and racketeering indictment unsealed the next day. Coercion of women and participating in certain performances, and he's maintained his innocence since his arrest. But we are moving to trial, so this is going to light up. Are you familiar with LawTube at all, or?
Oh yeah. I actually used to follow quite a bit of them, and I used to be in the locals of a certain LawTuber that may or may not know how. Yeah, I actually did some work for some LawTubers too. That's pretty cool. So I was all about it for a hot minute there.
Yep, and friend of the channel, Boosh McFadden, he's still up in there. Yeah, I was on a stream with Danny On recently, and Ian Runkle was there. I still kind of dabble with the LawTubers. Nick Recada's been back covering the Karen retrial.
Yeah, I used to be in his locals all the time. It was fun and just something.
Until it wasn't.
Yeah, as a dad, can't.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah, not good.
But get this one. Michael B. Jordan was among those named during Diddy's jury selection. He was referenced in Cassie's lawsuit due to their alleged relationship in 2015, and he's in the news right now because of Sinners. Did you see that movie?
I want to a lot. I've heard, and the funny thing is for the Monday Hangover, the stream I do with Drunk People, I just watched Lost Boys for the first time. So it's like a really good vampire movie from the 80s. I'd never seen it before. And I've heard a lot of the ways that they use like traditional vampire lore and Sinners makes me want to watch the movie. Like it sounds like it's like really good. So yeah, I want to watch it. I have not watched it yet.
Lost Boys is ironically enough the name of the new Diddy documentary. Oh no. Oh no. Raise is confirmed. So let's see. Jury selection began today. Potential jurors were questioned about their knowledge of select celebrities who may be brought up during the trial. Among those mentioned, Kanye West, Yung Miami, I don't know who that is, Kid Cudi, Mike Myers, and Michael B. Jordan, whilst noting that they didn't know the celebrities personally. Psycho 216 for 2. Don't worry, Moxie. I'm an A-log, but I like you. I like you too.
Okay, 60 for the resonator, and my grandson wants the sex robot.
So Rolling Stone, reputable source, I'm not a fan these days, reported that while Jordan won't be called as a witness in the trial, his name was mentioned because of his past relationship with Cassie Ventura. Their 2015 romance was referenced in the singer's 2023 lawsuit against Combs, during a period when she and Diddy were not together, she began a flirtatious relationship with an actor, now revealed to be Sinner Star. The Sinner Star. When the disgraced mogul found out, Combs allegedly called the actor and threatened him. Well, that's fun. The actor proceeded to call Ms. Ventura and tell her, "You really need to call Mr. Combs." Ventura is set to testify against Combs. Interesting. Chelsea Lauren. They were also, the potential jurors were also given a lengthy questionnaire about their overall knowledge of the case. Many confirmed that they obtained knowledge through documentaries, news reports, and social media. Like, who hasn't heard about anything about, like, how can you get a totally not tainted, pure jury pool that has not heard, seen anything about Diddy?
I mean, above the age of 70, I don't know. And it's not even a joke. Like because they have to
No.
be disconnected from the internet, and they have to be unfamiliar with Puff Daddy, P Diddy, who started his career in the mid 90s. And we're talking about, if you started listening to him when you were like, in your late 20s or 30 in the 90s, you're in your 60s now. So it's like you literally have to be on Social Security for you to be a possible juror. That's like where we're at with this.
Yeah, that's iffy. So he's okay. With all of the hype and the social media kerfuffle about all of the things, right? And the rumors and gossip and whatever, I thought the charges would be a bit beefier. Like 5 felony counts of racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution, 15 years to life.
Well, okay, so because I watched a lot too for quite a long time, you have the Bill Cosby issue, which is you over prosecute. You're trying to get him for what is probably what will stick the most. If you go after him and you go too hard, then you're not going to be able to make them stick, and then you're going to lose on appeals. So I think they're going for the easy layup, as it is. They're just going to say, okay, 15 years of life. The guy's in his 50s. That's essentially, even if he gets 15 years, that's pretty much the rest of his life until he's geriatric. So I think they're just trying to make sure that they can make it stick. So
ruin him financially, his career,
Yeah.
all the things, do it that way. Like get him on something that they can prove.
Yep,
I don't know,
because
it
Bill
still seems a
Cosby,
bit light though.
Bill Cosby went after all of his pudding pops money, and now he's out just walking around. So
Yeah, I mean, but the stuff that came out not that long ago about that whole case or whatever, it's like, was there questionable conduct among the prosecution and those that were trying to take him down? I don't know. I don't know anymore. Like, the things the information that's been shared with us, especially about court cases specifically or celebrities in the past or whatever, it's like looking back on it, especially in the past 6+ years or so of us awakening to the media lies and all that stuff. It's like, wait a minute, do we need to revisit the things that we thought we knew? I don't know. It just seems I don't feel as much like I'm standing on solid ground as I once did about a lot of things that we were told about things that had happened. Now it could be a lot worse, who knows? But like, I don't know. With the way things are right now, it makes me look back on all the things I thought I knew and go, I don't know about that.
dude,
So
the food pyramid when we were growing up was bullshit. Everything else is fair game. That's all I'm saying. So
got milk,
yeah, and eat all the bread, all the damn
dairy,
bread you could possibly get your hands on. Just eat all the bread. Like you need to
also
make
the
sure you get all
incredible
your
edible egg, and then it was bad for you. And like, what are we doing here? Anyway.
Exactly.
So let's see. Best moments from the jury selection, though. Start today. A few standouts, including one prospective juror who said Joe Rogan turned them onto Diddy parties. Well, that's interesting. They heard about Diddy parties involving sex and drugs on an episode of Joe's podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, but the juror was not excluded. Okay. So it's not that you have to have not heard anything at all, but where are you leaning? What have you heard? I mean, high profile, right? So you kind of just gonna, can I work with that in Vaudier or not? Oh, have you ever served on a jury?
I almost did. But I didn't. I was in the jury. I don't know what you call it, jury pool.
Jury
but,
box?
Yeah, like they had selected people, and I was not. I didn't even make it to the interview process, but it was interesting to see the people that were, and how uninterested they are in the people that are getting prosecuted. Like this guy so it was for a cocaine trafficker in our area. And he was just sitting there, just like it looked like you would if you got arrested for doing that. He's looked like he was hating life. And there was a new lawyer, and the judge and the lawyer like, oh, they're all joking around. The defendant is just like, I just want to just delete me right now. It was so funny to see that. And the people that are interviewed, it's like, you know, do you trust cops? No. And the answers that come after that are just amazing. But especially when you live in a backwoods kind of sort of area like I do, it's just it's
The good
like
old,
people.
do you have
Huh?
like good old boys, small town police force and that kind of dynamic?
Okay, so the last time I got pulled over before, like about a few months ago, was 2011. And the guy made fun of my car because I was driving a Volkswagen. He's like, okay, I can't believe you can go that fast. And I'm like, dude, chill. So it's like, if he gives me a ticket, I'm going to be pissed because he's making fun of me in my car. But I recently got pulled over recently. And the guy, I was going like 5 or 10 over. It was like something stupid. And he's like, you know, if you were going faster, I would have given you a ticket. And he had like that accent and stuff. Yeah, no, I'm in backwoods area. So that's the way to go.
I've not had to serve on a jury before, but I did get in the box. I did get asked questions by the prosecutor, the DA's office, and the defense attorney and the judge. And they tried to, I mean, they have like levels, right? So you want to exclude people that have been victimized by sort of that sort of crime or, that kind of thing. Never get past the jury questionnaire. So I thought I was going to be excluded because they're like, do you know anybody who's been molested as a child or all the things? I'm like, yeah, my mom, family members, whatever.
Whoa.
And I'm surprised that they let me through to the next level. And then what's funny to me is it got to the point where the prosecutor, DA's office, they asked if I had any beef with the police force or the DA's office themselves, or do you have any beef with the prosecuting side or law enforcement? And at the time I had just stopped working as a police dispatcher. And I'm like, actually, yeah, the cops I know are very creative with their writing style and they brag about it. Also, I submitted a packet to the DA's office that was then forwarded to my chief of police where I was accusing him of criminal conduct. That wasn't very cool. They were very quick to excuse me after that. But,
yeah, I can see that could happen. That's crazy. Wow.
They're like, you're excused. I'm like, thank you. Bye.
No, it is amazing how many people they let through. Like, because they're like, I hate bird. Like it. Somehow they know. Somehow they know it. Like they can see through it. Like if you're like, I hate everybody, and
you're like, yeah. The people that I don't like are the ones that are trying to get on, and they're like just frothing at the mouth, like waiting to get on the jury because they're usually the weirdos.
They're the people that have like Dick Wolf's signature and like their fucking like shoulder.
Dun, dun.
If you don't know who that is, it's Law and Order, the guy that made it. Yeah. But yeah, it was interesting. Like I think I wouldn't wish to be on it, but I would, it is interesting to witness the process, but I would never want to be there the entire time. Like
no, thank you.
Yeah. It's overly romanticized in culture. It's very boring and very, very trudging and trotting. So
that doesn't pay very well.
No.
Abe can't do jury duty because of his legal education. Well, congratulations. Let's see. Another highlight, juror number 20 was caught shoplifting from Universal Studios and told the judge he had to get a lawyer after busted trying to get a 5-finger discount on a wand from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Well, that's fun. Another juror on the questionnaire said that they like to post on social media from a comedian make a baby oil joke. Oh my goodness. A woman who says she works for HBO, the network behind the documentary The Fall of Diddy. I haven't seen it. Let's see. Simon & Schuster, the publisher behind I'll Be Sure, memoir, Do You Believe Me Now? Al's ties to Diddy and his romance with the late Kim Porter, the mother of some of his children. Epic Mike raid. Hey, Mike. Good to see you, bud. Welcome to so many of you that have just joined us.
Thank you, sir.
But yes, we'll most definitely keep an eye on the status of the trial, and being that it's in California, right?
I thought it was in New York, if I'm not
Oh, you know
mistaken.
what? Let's see. He was arrested in Manhattan, but I wasn't sure if there were extradition clauses. I mean, they did the whole raid on his Hollywood mansion, right?
It's true, but
Or would it go to federal court? In which case, we're screwed.
oh,
We're
it
not
has
gonna see
to. It
any of
has
that.
to. With
Has to
as
be.
much as this dude traveled
Trafficking.
on his plane, there had to be so many federal crimes, allegedly. But it's like, oh my
Allegedly.
goodness, allegedly. But that plane had to have so many crimes happening on it.
Yeah, it's got to be federal. But yeah, we'll see.
Hey.
We'll see what they tell us about the trial as it starts. But yeah, I mean, we could be looking at a trial starting like as early as like a month if they can get through jury selection.
I doubt it'll get off the ground that quick. There's probably going to be like so many like just stopgap. There's no way. If it gets
Did someone call for the long arm of the law?
Badger gifted 5 Moxie Day membership. Thank you, Badger. You didn't have to, but you did. It means the world to me.
Hello, baby. Where's Paul? He's getting along with the Marquise of Assad, so I thought I'd come and get along with you. What do you say? No, thank you. No, thank you. Is that all you're going to say? You're not even going to help my ego by telling me you got some weird pussy disease?
Thank you, Badger. For the 5 gifties. Ooh, in other news, did you know Ozempic's bad for you?
Oh, a thing that makes you lose weight immediately is not good for you. I have no idea.
Ooh, a membership. Yeah, Ozempic mouth, shocking new side effect of weight loss drug. Not to mention the like bone density loss and all the other problems with it. It doesn't it just make you like not want to eat? So you're just starving yourself and whatever side effects go along with the medication. Anyhow, let's see.
Wegovy have quickly become some of the most popular medications in history, with more than 1 in 8 Americans having tried them. Their popularity has been driven.
Yeah, we're not watching 3 minutes of that. This gums up the works. Hollywood celebrities using popular weight loss drug Ozempic to shred those unwanted pounds are now facing an unexpected new side effect dubbed Ozempic mouth. Let's see. Sharon Osbourne, Whoopi Goldberg, Rebel Wilson are showing signs of the distinctive side effect linked to rapid facial weight loss from a higher dose of the GLP-1 medication. Let's see.
Ah, jeez, no.
Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, Sharon.
Noticeable volume loss in the face, which can result in the formation of fine lines, wrinkles, saggy skin, and jowls around the mouth. Can also worsen the appearance of existing fine lines, wrinkles, skin laxity, contributing to a more aged smile and overall look. Yeah, there is no Ozempic look about these people. And it's not just that they're gaunt. It doesn't look great. Willpower, Sharon.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that because I suffer. It looks like
Look at it.
Anyways, I suffer with what many call the Tom Hanks syndrome, where you can be in the best shape of your life, but you still have a double chin. Like underneath this luscious beard, I have it. Like there's pictures of me in high school when I was like 170 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, and it was like still had a double chin. So I supported Ozempic, and I'm looking forward to getting my first shipment soon. I need that facial. I need my like my head's already big enough. I need to shrink. So.
Oh, no. Yeah, I mean, that article is kind of garbage to me as far as like, oh, it just gives you fine lines and wrinkles. It's like, no. Ozempic is way far worse for you than just like wrinkle face. But, ooh, this was another one. Did you see the robot attacking a factory worker?
I did. ABF stream just recently.
Oh, you
it's
did?
Great.
It was like a real life rock'em sock'em. The rise of the machine seems closer. I mean, it's a little dramatized, but it seems closer than we think. Freaky footage captured the moment that a humanoid robot seemingly snapped and lashed out as its handlers like something out of a dystopian sci-fi thriller. This is what the machine uprising might look like, Belarusian TV outlet Next to captioned on the clip. Oh, where's the video? Give me the video. like, just walk away. Where's the off switch? Where's the video? See, this is I don't like Chrome. Is it gonna fine? Hold please. Let's see. Robot attack. That should pull it up on X, right? Yeah. Bingo, bango, bongo, as my good friend Leon would say. Yeah, how do you not have a remote? Yeah. there was this other thing that I saw, and then it was kind of debunked as far as like being an older article or not really quite accurate. But in a Chinese facility, I mean, China, they were using they didn't call it a brain, but tissue that was formed through stem cells, and they attached it to some chips, and the robot vehicle could register signals from said grown organ. So
wow.
It was one of the associated things with this. And it's like, oh my goodness, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Have we not learned from sci-fi?
You know what it looks like? It looks like they're trying to understand how liberal white women act in America when you ask them something and they just don't know how to handle it.
Just let it go out into the forest and scream it out for a little while. It's fine.
It looks very familiar. Like
Totally normal.
like hello ma'am. It's like that's not my pronouns.
You might have seen this one too. Speaking of unhinged women, apparently there is an investigation ongoing, trying to figure out which representative is playing the smoke detector low battery beeps while Representative Jane Crockett speaks.
I just really think I'm so good. I'm so happy. Please.
The caption was, "I hope they never find him." Yeah, a patient cured is a patient lost on that one.
Since we've been sitting here for I don't know how long.
Yes, I've been taking a tally.
Oh, okay. Can you show us? Can you tell us what the tally is?
More than 35 times, the Republican witnesses and Republican members of the committee have used the word "if."
Thank you so much for that. Because honestly, if they would continue to say "if" or "Hunter" and we were playing a thinking game, I would be drunk by now. Because I promise you, they have not talked about the subject of this, which would be the president. But let me tell you something that was so disturbing as I walked in to this chamber today. As I prepared.
Is that really happening? That sounds
I
like
want to
bullshit.
believe it's real. I want to believe it's real.
I don't think it is, because she knows she would have lashed out and be like,
Do you think she could hear it?
If she did, she would have addressed it because she's too unintelligent to not, so I'm just saying.
Big humanity. Oh my god. Okay. We are coming up. Oh, we're already at an hour. Let's look at some unhinged people and then find romance on the internet as they
Grab the popcorn and get ready, folks. It's time for the unhinged, the unwell, and the unbalanced.
Hi. You're still here.
Hi.
I mean, you could have like Irish goodbye during that. Some people would. Fun hinged. Yes. So I didn't hear about this, if not for Libs of TikTok, but apparently Starbucks is enforcing a new dress code policy. And the they-thems aren't happy about it. Is that an ice cream cone on waffle cone, if you will?
Something that Starbucks loves to do is allow partners to be themselves or whatever that PR that they want to push. I don't understand how that's in good faith of letting us express ourselves. I don't understand how that embody craft and culture and bring us back to that coffee house kind of vibe that Starbucks is asking for. Because for some reason, you all can't understand how to schedule more people in a zone. You can't understand that people are taking LOA and that you can't understand that it's not appropriate to tell someone that they are okay, that they should be doing the work of 4 people. That's disrespectful.
It's not like she's talking about dress code, but
and actually helping instead of going against things that help us. When your partners are saying, I need you, I need help. Sorry, we're busy.
she's just complaining about a staffing issue.
This is not a legal action that Starbucks is taking by unilaterally deciding what the dress code is going to be.
There it is.
And then creating this.
That was just the appetizer.
So-called feedback session where the dress code's already created and we're just expected to let off some steam and still accept it. Line down. This isn't a feedback.
Have you ever worked a job that didn't have some sort of dress code? What's acceptable to wear?
My first job,
like a freak?
I couldn't even have an earring, so I'd have a Band-Aid over my earring right here. Like I was 21. It was a thing back in the early 2000s, but I literally went to a Starbucks for the first time in a while. I was like, I had to go to Target to get something, which I don't like to go to anyways. And I went there, and it's in a major city, and it was a they them, but it was 100%. They weren't even trying. It was a girl, 100%. Like they didn't even try to cut their hair or anything. It just says they them there, and I'm like, I didn't even make eye contact with her. I'm like, just give me my coffee, please. Like I don't even want to interact with these people anymore. I just don't. No, it was left, sir. I said left ear. I know that one. Yes. All right. Left, right.
You.
Left, right, wrong. That was that. That's how you know. So, but yeah, no, I had a yeah. So it was 25 years ago, people. All right. It was a different time. You know, nobody judged. I had an earring. You know, I was just trying to live out my own, be my own person. That's how it's got to be. That's how it's got to be. But then you have people like, but I at least got an earring. All right. I got an earring. This person was just a fat, like not even fat. She was just slightly overweight. She wasn't even like, looked like a girl with the septum ring. And she's like, I'm they, them. And it's just like, and she was nice enough, but I'm just like, I just don't care. Please. Enough.
Drive me nuts though, like about the pronoun thing, because they're trying to dictate how you talk about them when they are not present. Because you say you when you're talking to a person. So by enforcing these pronouns, it's trying to dictate how you speak about them, not in their presence, basically.
But here's the thing that's ultra stupid. If your name is on your badge, I know your name, so I don't need your pronouns anymore. I have your proper noun, your name. So if your name is, my parents fucked up a lot, you know, that's what I'm going to call you. So I can't remember what her name. It's a her. All right. So it's just begging for attention. It's shitty parenting, and that's really what it is. I see parents just dial it in, and they're everywhere. They just don't put in the effort, and it pisses me off to no end. Because instead of you dealing with your child, the rest of society has to deal with your retarded ass child. All right, and we're tired of it. Please try not to raise a they them. Try to teach them some responsibility. Try to teach them to bathe properly. Can we really get that out of the way? Because you don't even do that right. Anyways, sorry, I'm off my soapbox.
Yeah, no, I agree with the whole name thing, because I went to a concert a couple years back now, and there was a trans person. Charlotte was their name, his name. Charlotte was very nice, very polite. I just insisted on using Charlotte. I did not go beyond that. You have a name, you can use the name. But I'm not going to be like, oh, let's go to the little girl, let's go to the girls' room and pat our noses. Like, no. Like, I'm going to treat people civilly, as deluded as they are, as long as they don't like enforce or push anything on me. Like Charlotte did not tell me Charlotte's pronouns. I would have not liked that very much, but Charlotte was very polite, smoking patio, hangout kind of a thing, but didn't bother me. That's the whole thing. We live in a society.
And that's the thing. Like if you push it, I'm going to be very, I'm going to let you have it. But as long as you're reasonable, I'm gonna find any way to get around your bullshit that you're trying to get me to fall into. I like I said, I didn't make eye contact with her. I make eye contact with everybody. I'll talk with anybody, but I just wanted to let her know that I have no respect for what she's doing in the nicest way possible. Within the, as they say, the social contract. I will do what I can. I'm not going to be overtly like, because it's just like, I just want to get through my day. I just, I just want to get out of here. I don't want to be at Target anymore watching, 300-pound black people wear masks, because that's the problem is COVID. It's not the fact that you can't stop eating, so. But yeah, I hate going to big cities. I am down with living in the country. I love living where I live because it's like a town of like 20,000 people, and I don't want to go back. If I could live in a town of me, that's where I want to live. I want to live in a town of me, my wife, and my son. That's it. That's the town.
In the middle
The
of
town of Mo. The town of see what it tastes like Berg.
Avocado Town.
Avocado. Yeah, Avocadoburg. Yes. Let's go. I'm there.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of people that are just out of control, Joe Rogan can't get away with this anymore. Also, back to AI doing crazy shit.
Ooh.
I don't know what podcast this was. I don't know who these women
Holy
are.
shit. You guys are so hot. Let's mouth.
What?
No.
What are you doing? You can't just. It freaks me out.
It's mating season.
No thanks.
I know.
Not at all.
I've seen
Never
this
wanna
before. I
taste
can't know. I don't know who it is,
Okay,
but it's the same
they're a
people that
stand-up
did.
duo?
Yeah, it's the same person who did Jordan Peterson versus Peter Jordanson, like where they edit it really well. It's like super
Okay.
funny. I can't remember who this person is, but yeah.
No, I know that this is edits, but it does go into AI territory. It's a whole M. Night Shyamalan ding dong kind of a twist at the end. So bear with me.
No. Everyone calm down. Just like chill out a little. It got really weird. I don't like that. Right. Yeah.
So what are we doing? Jamie, lock the door.
What? Whoa. That
No,
seems a
not
little
all-
threatening.
Okay, I want to believe.
I'm going to call the cops.
There's no signal.
But the
Fucking moron. What are you doing? Have you ever seen what it looks like when you get strangled to death?
this is fucked up. This is nuts.
You're both getting strangled to death.
Oh my gosh. That's fucked up. We gotta try and escape. Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
You can't get away. You're gonna die.
Mine too.
I'm gone.
Where you going? Daddy's home.
Oh, fuck. What a twist.
Congratulations. You win. Fun times. Tell everybody how to get your podcast, where you are on social media.
Oh, it's real. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Joe Rogan can't keep getting away with this.
Oh my goodness. That was really creepy.
Super creepy. It made me laugh though. Oh, since we're still in the unhinged, I had to bring this one up. It's news. It happened a few days ago. A woman defecated on a car during a road rage incident in Delco. Philadelphia, people, not Florida. Yeah. A Delaware County woman is now in custody after she allegedly defecated on another person's car during a road rage incident that was captured on video. Oh no. No. Hold,
What?
Hold, please. I didn't see this one.
No, they show her squeeze one off.
They blur it out. You know what? Amber Turd's got nothing on this one. I mean, that's your go-to move? Look at her.
She's
Oh my
like-
gosh. She's got some pep in her step too. She's very pleased.
I feel bad for that Nissan Versa, man. That thing's got to be hurting with that pig riding around in it. It probably can't go up hills. It takes a long time to stop, you know.
So 44-year-old Christina Solomito of Ridley Park defecated another driver's car in a road rage incident that started when one driver cut off another. While the other driver did not report the incident to police, a witness recorded it and posted the video to Instagram. NBC had to heavily edit the video due to its graphic nature. We're not clicking on that, but you guys can find it later if you want, if you're that curious. She was taken into custody on Thursday and is charged with indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, harassment, and depositing waste on a highway.
No, that last one, no way. I don't believe that. There's no way.
Okay.
I love it.
Very, very brief story time. My dad was a CHP officer in the 70s for a brief little 6-year stint.
Oh,
The
so he was
story-
he
Go
was a
on.
chip.
He was a chippy,
Nice.
and his mom was a big fan of Paunch. But the stories that I hear about my dad as a CHP officer, I don't like him. He sounds like such an asshole. Okay. This one hits a little close to one of the stories that was told to me. Apparently, some dude he pulled over to check on this guy. The guy couldn't hold it, so he dumped on the freeway. My dad was recounting the story. This was a long time ago. They told us about it. He was like, "Did you just shit on my highway? Pick it up." Yeah, I don't like that version of dad.
What do you like? The version where it's like now it's on an app? You got to be like, oh hell, somebody just pooped right here.
No. My dad is a sweetheart. He is a kind man. I've never heard him cuss before in my life. And so just like hearing the things, he made the dude pick up his shit in his hands and throw it off the side of the road. I mean,
I've been to LA recently. All right. I'm okay with that. Your dad was on to something well before everybody else was. So your dad's a Chad.
he also he kept the driver's license of minorities.
Well, they got their hands on him illegally. So what's the problem? I fail to realize the issue here.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so fun times. You ready for you remember Craigslist? You've been married for 20 some years. You're old enough. Did you ever make any misconnections posts or read them? Consume them?
Oh, I read them. Oh boy, have I read them. They're the best. Yes.
They can be. Sometimes they're just disturbing, but we're gonna go look for love on the internet like somebody in 1995 would do.
Are you looking for me? I'm looking for someone. Where can you be? Someone.
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
I do fashion photography. I took a sponge ball and was pulling him out of a little girl's ear. I'm looking for the goddess. Are you the goddess? Who is the goddess? The goddess is the woman, is a woman, is any woman, is all women.
I'm a 25-year subscriber to both Playboy and the New Yorker magazine.
No fatties. I want it all. No dopers, no smokers, no alcoholics. I steal watches. No posers.
We don't like to write checks.
No hamsters.
We don't like to take out the garbage.
What I'm doing right now is making a movie about World War II. No Donna Juanitas. Do you like cats?
I feel like cats. So the old clip, yes, it's the old clip. So I find the best posts not in Central California, but either the greater Los Angeles area or the Bay Area. The Bay Area much better written. Los Angeles, you get okay. Bay Area, lots of gays. To be fair, this whole thing is just a bunch of men. Los Angeles, you get some weird ones every now and then, and I still need to respond to one and read it on stream. But I've hung around LA, Orange County a bit much, so we're going back to Northern California and see what we can find. Do you recall certain coded language? People looking for a man named Richard.
Yes. It's
Plumbers.
been a while. I've been out of the game for quite some time, but I do remember there was some terminology that was
Looking
used.
for other guys to go golfing or play baseball. CD players. Does that one ring any bells for you?
Skiing in a hot tub was a popular one. That was a good one.
Skiing in a hot tub.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one. I'm like, does it have to do with drugs and gay sex? Because
Well, I mean, not
sounds like it has to do.
explicitly, but it's definitely related. So
Definitely encourage. All right, let's go. Okay. Let's see if any are eye grabbing. And they have to get a little creative with the, placement of phone numbers and Badger wondered why I didn't get in the hot tub in Vegas. Oh no. Our eyes met today on 24th Street in No Valley. We smiled at each other. See, this is one of them. This seems like it's going to be one of the more quintessential. Our eyes locked. I didn't get a chance to say hi to you. You were reading Edgar Allan Poe. I have, like all the things. Let's see. Let's see how wholesome it is. Our eyes met today on 24th. Yeah, you said that out. We smiled at each other while the farmer's market ended. I was the younger guy. You were older than me. Hope to hear from you. Nah, I need more than that. That's not going to get them. Manteca big guy seeking male friends.
That's too on
San
the nose.
Francisco.
What happened to you? I like
What happened to you, San
That has to be
Francisco?
good. That has to be good.
Oh, looking for a lady. That's new. That's new. I'm still looking for the lady I was emailing. We were making plans to meet, and I'd like to reschedule. You have her email address. I'm the 46-year-old reasonably
I'm not. Thank you. Thank you.
reasonably attractive white male. You were going to let. No, pick up. Go.
No, you were going to let me watch you while you take a shower. Please let me. Like they're talking to this person like they missed a FedEx drop off. Like they weren't there to sign for the package. It's so casual. That's what I love about never change Craigslist.
I think the people that are still on here are locked into a period of time. Psycho 2 and 6 for a $2 redo. In my area of California, we are the superior California. Hate them.
Oh, it's such a beautiful number. 69.
69. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll do 2 more. Do your outro. Plug your shit. Channel. God damn it. Tell us what you got going on. But let's find 2 good ones. It's kind of a bit of a roulette here.
No basketball shorts on a bicycle. We have to do that one. There's no way that's not gay as shit.
Ooh. Would you do the honors?
Okay. Guy in basketball shorts with a bicycle on Coltrane Peninsula. We were both on the first bike car on Coltrane today heading towards San Francisco. You were the tall guy in basketball shorts. I was the guy sitting close to you. I could not get my eyes off your nice legs. You got off at San Mateo. Wish you got off at San Francisco like I did, and perhaps we would have a chance to ride together.
Ooh, very steamy.
Ooh.
You need to breathe heavier, Mo.
In related news, my outro, I'm going to throw out all my basketball shorts because ew. I have late and gay with the GCA coming up on Wednesday. Sometimes I do Midnight's Edge After Dark. I'm on their roster now. Yeah, just trying to figure out some stuff I'm going to be doing over the summer. I have a gaming channel I'm starting up. It's very bare bones right now, but I'm going to get it off the ground. But in the meantime, I just love just talking nonsense. I've been talking about P. Diddy, and now I'm reading Missed Connections in freaking San Francisco from the other side of the country. What have I done with my life?
It's a throwback. No, this is fun. Nostalgia and retardation. It's what I'm here for.
Well,
I love it. Wait. Did you see one?
I saw plenty. It's like much like avocados, they're all ripe. I don't know which one's the best. But let's see.
That's how you're Spanish.
There it is, to the group of cyclists. I want to know.
To the group of cyclists ascending Northgate Road about 5:45 on April 29th in Walnut Creek.
Okay. Hi. I was descending Northgate Road on Tuesday at about 5:45 p.m. when I crossed paths with about 20 to 30 cyclists on their way up. Are you a club or a group, or would you consider a new member? I'm 66, but a pretty strong cyclist, and I'm presently preparing for Grizzly Peak Cyclist event next week and leukemia ride. Okay, so this is like actually a good one. I picked a bad one. It's actually just an older guy.
Man,
he's an older guy trying
friends.
to find. Yeah, it's actually kind of wholesome. I found one wholesome post in the entirety of the missed connections, so I feel like I did my duty. But this is not none. I want disgusting.
It can be disgusting if you try hard enough, because grizzly, bears, Bay Area, gay men. You have to look through the lens of degeneracy.
Okay.
Mo,
Try it. I'm 66, but pretty strong cyclist. Presently preparing for the Grizzly Peak Cyclist event next week, if you know what I mean. And leukemia ride around Lake Tahoe in June. I'd really like to find a Walnut Creek area group to ride with. The Grizzly Peak folks mean more immediate East Bay. Wink.
See?
There you go.
Bravo. Well done, sir. Bears beat Battlestar Galactica. Grizzly Peak. See? Use that noodle. You might find some gold. MoZamboni. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for tolerating me. And my
likewise.
And my latent gayness.
I would expect nothing less. That's the standard I set for myself. I expect nothing more from anybody else. So it was a pleasure being on here.
Has AIDS. AIDS. Yeah. And shout out to all 149 of you still sticking around after the epic mic raid. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to do the subby things, and at least one or two of his links are in the description. He has other channels though, so I'm going to get those and add them in post. Where can people find you next? For those that are listening.
I will be for sure, obviously, because I'm the host most of the time on Late and Gay with the GCA. I'll be there Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, much like Moxie was tonight, if you catch my drift. But sometimes I do Midnight's Edge After Dark, and I do some other streams. But as far as my streams, I'm going to be doing a lot more gaming streams, because we're going into the summer. I'll have a lot more time, and I'm looking forward to doing that. So, but always a pleasure. It's always nice to hang out with people from the Cabal. You guys are super fun. I get the FOMO, but you guys are super fun, and it was super awesome to meet all of you in person. Leon, you, Badger, Gooch. It's like the Cabal is the Cabal for a reason, and you guys are awesome. Shut up, Michael. All right. I've been saying it wrong for most of my life. I'm not going to change. All right.
Don't change, Mo.
Really, I say Western and Eastern wrong. I don't know. Nobody.
Do you?
Me. Yeah, I don't know.
Western and Eastern.
Western and Eastern.
That's how I
So,
say it. But I'm
yeah.
I'm kind of retarded, so maybe not the best example.
Well, cheers in that respect. But thanks for having me
Cheers
on. It
to
was
you.
super fun.
Yeah,
I usually don't stay up this late, but
Oh.
it's been super fun. It was totally worth it.
It is a school night. So thank you so much, Mo.
Oh,
And
Did mine?
I hear
I
you.
hate StreamYard.
All right. We're gonna say goodnight. Catch you later.